Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get between the Seattle Seahawks. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Check out! 675!
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Call. Mike 52.
Throwing on second and 8. Luck. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 46. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up first and 10. Give him 5 on the carry. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Throwing on third down, Luck. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Alex Erickson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
53. Here we go. Kill. 26.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. First down, Prescott. Jones has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
That's another 49er first down.
And 47.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
26.
Play action now, Prescott. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that's coming right away.
This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
At the Seahawks 12-yard line.
Check hot route. Hot. Switch. Gun. 26.
On second down now, it's Bell. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on second down. Luck. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Luck. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kalen Ballage, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. A 1st down carry for Bell, but he'll work forward for only about a yard. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. Prescott on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Oh, good move. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing again on 2nd down. Luck. And that's complete. It's Green here. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arrived.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now 21-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And that's caught inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Kill.
That's it. 53 is the mark.
We're going to 54. Right here.
Check. 53.
We're going 47.
53.
26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Prescott. It's caught. Jones. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Julio Jones. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To try again after the sack. Luck. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
These 2 offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Kill. 47. We're going to 54. Right here.
53. Army.
Swear. Hey.
Hustle. Number
26.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Prescott now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Prescott now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Kyle Rudolph. Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line.
This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining.
47.
56.
Mike 56! Mike 56!
I can't believe they let you play.
Final play of the half. Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Snead's got it. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They'll try and run. Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
was brought down by Vaughn Miller.
Check out three. Slam, slam, slam.
Brings up second and
Again, it's Bell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award on this very field, Von Miller, has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
46.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott going up top. He's got a man complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A first down throw for Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And that'll bring up second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Prescott looking deep for Julio. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on first down, Prescott. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. You think back to last year, Dak Prescott was sacked 56 times, second most in the league behind Deshaun Watson of the Texans. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. He's going to fire one. Deep left up. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just... And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful.
And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say,
and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. That's correct. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, 49ers. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers make some inroads. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
What was that? Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, What's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
56. Mike, 56.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Open man is Ross, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. First down, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Prescott steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. The Niners on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now a desperation throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Luck, open man, Erickson, that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here's Luck, and lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Luck. Green brings it in. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. 3rd and 2, Luck. And able to find Green. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Luck throwing again. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Luck. He'll buy some time right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So now here's Luck as his guys will go for 2 here. Luck now to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. Off the play fake, Prescott. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
In your face.
After the interception, it's Love. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Love going to throw it. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Back to throw. Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating on.
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman.